Okay, hi, my name's Ben Holden. I am the co-founder and director of a company called Kahuna Limited. We're a web design and digital agency based in the Northern Quarter here in Manchester, and we've been going for just over a year now. We've decided to get involved with Manchester Pro Dev Day because of Twitter. We hang out with a guy called David Bird, who I believe is a senior lecturer in marketing here at the Manchester Metropolitan University. The main benefits of attending somewhere like this is to really get a good feel for the talent that's around in Manchester at the moment. I think networking events improve the quality of potential employees by giving them a grounding in what real life employment in the creative sector is all about.
My name is Helen Watson and I work for a company called Amaze, and we're a digital marketing agency. We're based in Manchester, Runcorn, London and Brussels. I've come along here today really just to find out what sort of talent there's going to be for the new year, in June especially. We're looking to grow in this area, and yeah, we're just looking for some new talent to grow in our company. The main benefit for us coming along today is obviously to see who's out there, to get the best people before everybody else gets them, and to start interviewing people now so that we can bring them on next year when they finish their courses. Specific targets today would be, we're looking for an account executive, so I'm looking to try and pick someone up that's maybe available, that's somebody that's finished their course and they're just starting to look around now. We're also looking for a language placement student, so we haven't met anyone yet, so we'll keep looking. These sort of networking events are fantastic for us. We've been involved with the Manchester Masters programme as well. It's just a really good opportunity to meet with students that are interested in the digital arena.
I found that a lot of the companies would give you a lot of advice on how to go about applying for them, the right places to look for those jobs in, and what you need to do. I've just had a Pimp My CV session, and I've been told about how to jazz up my CV a bit more, how to make myself come across as a lot more creative, and to put on the right things in your CV that employees are looking for, most importantly. I've made quite a few useful contacts. I've gone around the stands and got a lot of business cards, just made myself known, and made myself known to the people who are important in those companies for recruiting graduates. So hopefully when it comes to me applying, they'll remember my face, remember my name, and they'll make it slightly easier for myself. Maybe about having a few more companies participating, and having a few more slots available for pimping my CV and pimping my portfolio.
Okay, my name is Mike Carter. I'm the MD of Orchard, and we're a digital creative and marketing recruiter. We're helping ProDev Day mainly as a support for the students that are graduating. As a recruitment company, it's very rare that graduates would be taken onto our books at this stage, because the clients wouldn't come to us for graduates. They expect graduates to be tenacious and apply to them directly. So what we tend to do here is give advice about applications to companies in general, advice about placements, and just generally help them in any way we can. The main benefits for us is obviously if we can help students at this stage, rather than just being an agency. One of the reasons that we sort of get involved with these kind of operations with the universities is that as an agency, because we can't help people, it's very frustrating when they come to us and they say, can you help with this, can you help with that, we've just graduated, and we just say no, we can't. So we thought one way that we can help is maybe to come here and exchange some advice, and hopefully if we help them now in some way, shape or form, then maybe later in their careers they'll come back to us and they'll be interested in us helping them to get them a job at that stage. I think that what ProDev Day's had, this is the second year that we've done it, is a very good selection of Manchester's digital community here, so it's quite well attended by companies. I think that from students' point of view, there's some very good people to network with here. As long as you understand that as a student, what benefit you're going to get from the networking, because you're not going to walk around here and get a job probably, it's not going to be there it works, but you will meet people, you might understand companies a bit more, and you might understand where, you can develop further to be more relevant for those particular organisations.
My name is Kerry Wright. I'm a board account director for Designate. We're a travel and tourism leisure agency. We were here at the ProDev Day last year, and we got some really good contacts, and as a result I had a couple of student placements this year. So decided to do it again because I'm hoping to keep the students rolling in and helping us out next year. We also might have a graduate role to promote next year, so again I just thought I'd build up a database of people I could keep in touch with. I have tried to speak to all the other companies here today, so that's a good benefit of being here, is just to see who else is in this space and cares about the graduates and the students. But obviously my other objective was to build up a database of people who I thought could potentially work with us and for us in future. How else could you improve it? Some of the students commented that there could have been more suppliers here. I understand that it might be due to the recession and people aren't able to take days out of the office as easily because you're all focused on existing business at the minute, so that might be a reason why there aren't so many people here.
Well, it's been a fabulous event. It's been really good to be involved. I think one of the interesting things is actually talking to the employers about what they're saying about our students. They're saying that they're talented, but they're not. They could do more to sell that talent and to use the sort of technologies of the industry, like LinkedIn. They're concentrating on Facebook. They're not on Twitter. They're talking about assignments they've done, but they haven't got a blog about them that they can point to. So there's been some really useful messages to feed back to the students about the ways that they can showcase their talent in more effective ways that meet the kind of thing that industry is looking for. So that's been a very good outcome, I think. The second outcome is also hearing from the employers about the things that they'd like to see us having in our curriculum, the sort of high-level skills that our students need. If it's art and design, it's the ability potentially to move between two-dimensional, three-dimensional representations. If it's digital marketing, it's working in a team, being able to see other different perspectives. If it's coding, maybe it's that sort of ability to recognise the value of failure, being able to sort of learn quickly from mistakes, to try things out, to get the rapid feedback, and to make mistakes that are cheap, not to make mistakes that are big and expensive and way down the line on development. So there's been some really important messages that I think we can take back and put into the curriculum, and it's been great to have the course leaders, have the heads of department, as we might see on the video later, talking about the messages they've picked up from the event. So for me, those have been some of the great benefits of having a sort of employer engagement event like this.
My name's David Edmondson Bird. I'm the Director of Executive Programmes at MMU Business School, and I'm also the course leader for our MSc in Digital Marketing Communications with eConsultancy. The whole point of today is to get our students from MMU, University of Manchester and from the University of Salford to network with professionals in the digital and creative industry. So it's not a careers fair, it's not a recruitment fair, but it's an opportunity for our future talent to get to know their potential future employers, and a chance for the firms in town to have a look at who might be coming along in the next few years and might be their future creative help. It's been an excellent day so far. We've worked really hard to get it to where it is. People have had a great time meeting each other. There's been lots of new friends made, lots of surprises dealt out. People have been talking to people they never dreamed about talking to, and we've had an altogether massive success at the end of that. Where we hope to go from this, I'm not quite sure, but I'm sure that a lot of CVs will have exchanged hands, and that we might see some of our students working with some of these firms in the very near future.